I wish I could have a monthly gal pal dinner, Mac. Sounds amazing, actually. You know what?
Honey,
that
where
actually
am I?
could happen because I don't stream or anything, and Ander doesn't work on Thursdays. I am just poor at planning things. I really should plan things. I did plan a dinner with a friend this Thursday evening, so I need to be better at that because I'm always like, I never get together with friends very often. Yeah, well, Ander's home on Thursdays. I could do that, but I'm the one that has to plan it. It's not that my friends don't want to get together. It's that I'm just the one that always instigates. I'm the one that always is the planner. How is everybody? It's kind of a miracle that I'm here, to be totally honest. I had to go to a meeting at a friend's house for something, and then Auden pitched a fit going into her quiet time, and I wasn't sure if it was gonna like happen. So anyway, I'm really happy that I'm here, that everything's fine. I think I decided I kind of like my curtains closed. I feel like the light makes me look really, really washed out and like pale. I don't know, maybe you guys could tell me, but I think I like my curtain closed better than it being open. But yeah, we've got all sorts of cool people here. Look at this, look at us. Look at us. It's a Tuesday, right? Yeah, it's a Tuesday. All my days run together. Oh my gosh, we've got Paladrune, Hayes, we've got DJ, we've got Lindsay and Mac, we've got EJ. Oh my gosh, all these awesome people. We've got Akuti, who's full of pasta, apparently. Also, Lindsay, thank you so much for the gift sub to EJ. I did notice that. I sat down at my computer right when I saw that happen on my starting screen, so I appreciate that very, very much. I have kind of a love-hate relationship with being an affiliate for Twitch because on one hand, it allows me to have channel point redemption, like channel points and whatnot, and it also allows people to not only support my channel, but also like give and gift no ads to other people, which I think is really great. And it's just a really kind, generous thing to do. But on the other hand, I don't want anybody to feel like, I don't ever want anybody to feel like they have to give subs away or that they have to subscribe or anything like that. I don't know, everybody talks about Twitch and the way that they do ads all the time and everything and how there are ads that you can't skip and that even when you pay for subscriptions, there's still the ads that like shrink the screen in and they happen around the screen. I don't know why all ads can't just be that way because, I don't know, it's a big thing, but I've kind of gone back and forth on like whether or not I should even be an affiliate, but the perks of having channel point redemptions and things like that, I don't know, I don't think I can. I don't know if I could create a way to do channel point redemptions without. I don't think I could do that with just StreamerBot. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not really sure. We also have Zill. Don't plan things, just do them. Surprise dinner at a friend's house. We all just show up. Surprise. I haven't had pasta in a really long time because most of the people in this household don't really love pasta. So we don't do pasta very often. Ander is not into Italian food. And I'm kind of so-so on Italian food. My girls will eat like buttered noodles and tell me it's the greatest thing they've ever eaten in their lives. So the bar's pretty low. And we've got Jane. I knew I heard somebody else coming back. Hey, it's Fajita Friday, but on a Tuesday. That's exciting. Fajita Friday? Do I have stuff for fajitas? No, I don't. I don't have any bell peppers. We don't do fajitas very often because they're harder for the girls to eat. We do Taco Tuesday, and I'm okay with Taco Tuesday. But I don't know. I do not appreciate cooking, period. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Lindsay says, I decided today I'm part Yuffie, part Hermione Granger, and part fairy godmother. That is actually, you know what? With those other parts, I'm willing to accept the Yuffie part. Only because there are other good parts to put in there. Lindsay says, I'll never stop my tirade against ads. I will fight them to the death. It's Susie's name. I don't know. I just don't want anybody to feel, it was an awkward jump for me to make to actually agree to be affiliate because I didn't want to put any pressure on anybody. But I also don't have control over what other people do. So I just have to kind of just roll with the punches with whatever happens. But I love having channel points and I can't figure out a way for me to do that without being an affiliate. So, and it's Collector. How are you? Happy Tuesday. Hayes says anime. Amazon is great. You can't remove the ads while watching a movie, but you can pay to remove ads while watching Susie's streams. Wait a minute. You can't watch a movie without ads on Amazon? You have to be able to. Hey, and it's Wolf. Good to see you. Yeah. My daughter told me one time, she was like, so Charlotte has started to manipulate me. She started to be like, well, you know, we could just go out and get something because I know you don't want to cook tonight. And I'm always like, stop it, stop, get thee hence, Satan, stop it. Don't tempt me like that. Don't tempt me, Frodo. So she started like throwing that out there sometimes. And I'm like, look, man, it's not just about the cooking. It's everything that is involved with cooking. It's the fact that I am solely responsible for buying the groceries, putting the groceries away. So a lot of times I'll do a Walmart order so I can go just pick it up, but I have to do that early on. Like I have to pre-plan that. So I'll do I have to go buy the groceries, whether I do an online order or I go into the store, and then I have to go pick them up, and then I have to bring them home and put them all away. And then I have to kind of sort of food prep, like wash veggies and wash fruits and things like that. And then I have to come up with the menu, and then I have to actually cook, and then I have to clean up everything because I'm the only one that does all that. So if I could just stand in front of the stove and just cook and then have somebody else clean up and somebody else do all the meal planning and somebody else do all the grocery shopping, I wouldn't mind cooking at all. But it's the fact that I do all of it that is the problem. And so is it worth it to me to go out and grab something for my kids? Absolutely. I really wish we lived by a Costco. We'd be at Costco all the time to eat. All the time, every day. Wait a minute. Amazon base service contains ads. It's $9.99. Okay, so you're saying they have like the tiered thing. So they have like a basic one. That's what all the streaming services are doing now, right? You have like the basic one that's cheaper, but it does have ads. But then you can pay $3 to $5 more and not have any ads. I think someday we're just gonna pay for ad-free internet. I think we're just gonna straight up be like, all right, I'm willing to fork out $150 a month so I don't have to see a single ad on any YouTube video, any Twitch stream, anything like that. I want my internet to be ad-free. I don't know what Children are the worst influences. She's always like, I know you don't like cooking, so why don't we just go pick something up? I'm like, stop it. Don't tempt me, Frodo. Don't do that. Because most of the time it works. Most of the time it totally works. And for people that love to cook, I commend you, and I think that's great. My brother loves to cook, but you know what? My brother is a messy chef. So when he comes to visit and he wants to cook for us, I'm like, that's fantastic, but you have to clean up after yourself. I'm not gonna clean up your mess. I mean, I'll help you, but I don't want to just come into my kitchen and have it just be a total disaster after you cooked, and that's kind of how he does things. He leaves disaster in his wake. But most of the time he is very helpful and he helps clean up. Also, we've got DJ BJ and Rumi and Sword Art. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. These are jobs for future Susie. I know, I'm like, it's kind of like I saw this Instagram video that was like, my sister sent it to me. It was like, meet all the people that work in my house. And it was the same woman, you know, chef, chauffeur, cook, or I guess chef and cook are the same thing. Maid, dog walker, all that stuff. And it was one of those videos where she was like doing her thing and she looks up at the camera and goes, it was like her, every single one. It was her. And I was like, yep, I do like 9 jobs. And if I worked all 9 of those jobs, I would make easily over $100,000 a year. But because I do them in my home, I don't make anything. Also, it's not so average guy. How's it going, average guy? How are you? Paladrin says, I agree with you on that entirely. I do it all and I order more than we should as a result. Yeah, it's exhausting. And I wish there was a cheaper way for, like I said, the only cheap way I can think of to eat out regularly is Costco. And we don't live near a Costco because I could feed my entire family for under $5. Because the pizza slices are the size of my head. And then I need a churro. Although I think they're getting rid of their churros. I think they're now doing cookies, which makes me really sad because I love the churros. Amazon made that policy earlier in the year and I hate it. I guess, yeah, I think all the streaming services do that now. Because what, they weren't getting enough money? I don't know. Is my mic volume lower than normal? Oh, do I sound quiet to everybody? I can turn my mic up. I only had it at one like it was at like -1 dB. I mean, so I could only turn it up a teeny bit, but I don't want to like blow everybody's eardrums out. Okay, wait. Hayes says, cooking rules. I cook, you do the dishes. That's my secret to marriage. Well, that's how it used to be when Andrew and I both worked opposite each other. And I never minded cooking then because I didn't have to do all of it. I think
to myself,
we could most of the time do grocery shopping together. And that was even before Walmart order was a thing, or like grocery pickup. I didn't mind that at all because I got a break every once in a while. But now as a stay-at-home parent, I have to make not only dinner. Okay. I have to make breakfast and lunch and dinner. And during the summer, I have to come up with 3 separate meals every day for little children that are picky. They're not super picky. It could be worse. My friend has far pickier kids than me, and I should be grateful. Make my own churros. I mean, my mic doesn't go a whole lot louder than what I just turned it up, but it was like this much on my little thing. Maybe my music is too loud? Does the music sound too loud? Oh, Nate Bargatze was phenomenal. We were laughing so hard last night. He's talked about nothing I had already seen before. He didn't recycle anything. It was all new stuff. He did great, but I did not expect it to be a comedy show like a comedy club where there were like 3 people he brought with him. So he had his host, and then he had 3 guests that also did some opening bits. And so he really wasn't on for that long, but man, the crowd went bananas for him. And you know what? I think it's interesting that he has so much love and adoration. He's probably one of the most popular comedians in the country right now. They had to add this extra show to Austin. He was in Austin on Sunday, I think, and they added last night. And I think it's very interesting that he did not utter a single swear word. He did not talk about anything raunchy. Absolutely nothing that was inappropriate. Charlotte could have been there with me and would have not really understood everything because she's 9, and a lot of what he talks about is just kind of daily things about being married and having kids and things like that. But she could have absolutely been there, and I never would have felt like, this is really uncomfortable. You know, what does that word mean? You know, none of that. And yet it was a full house and everybody was laughing, and it was absolutely phenomenal. So it just goes to show you that if you're good at your craft, it doesn't matter whether or not you use bad language or you're raunchy or whatever. I think that actually proves that he is extra good at his craft, and the fact that he's able to rope in all these audience members without ever having to use kind of cheap, dirty, stupid jokes. But he was hilarious. It was a long night. We drove all the way down there. We ate at Torchy's Tacos, and I had the spiciest taco I've ever eaten there. I don't know, something about the green chilies. It was off. It was totally insane. I didn't even enjoy it because the whole time I was just like, nothing helps. I can't make it any better. But whatever, that was fine. And then I got an ice cream cone while we were there, and that definitely helped. But it was in an arena. It was in like a sports arena. So people were coming in with like pretzels and hot dogs and all sorts of things. You guys, the show was supposed to start at 7. They didn't start until 7:15. There were still people filing in at 8:15. Still people coming in with their drinks and their pretzels and their nachos or whatever. And I was just like, I cannot imagine spending all this money and getting here an hour late. And even the host was like, so we've still got people filing in. You could tell he was like, how are you not in your seats yet? Like, what? I don't understand. Hayes asks, have you seen that video job interview that lists all the tasks and parents a mom does? Oh, yes. And it's like, okay, so we have a job for you.
Hello.
You'll never get time off, blah, blah, blah. And this is all the things that you're going to do. And, you know, all these people are like, I don't think I can do that. And then they say there is one job that does all those things, and it's a mom. And everybody's like, because it's totally true. Totally true. Hey, it's Scarecrow. I know, and I didn't have any milk, and I didn't get a soda or anything because, well, I didn't expect it to be spicy. That taco isn't normally spicy. I got a chocolate vanilla swirl. It was $8 for the ice cream cup, but they gave me one that was literally like this tall. I couldn't even finish it. I ate maybe half of it before I was like, this is too much ice cream. But I mean, it was your legit McDonald's ice cream, soft serve. $8 because it was in a sports arena at Nate Bargatze. But if you ever get a chance to go see him live, it was great. He was very funny and it was really awesome and it was a wonderful experience, and laughter is such a great thing, and we were just laughing and laughing and laughing and laughing and laughing, and I can't figure out quite why he is so good at what he does, but he's that sleepy kind of Tennessee kid. He's got those sleepy eyes and he just always kind of looks tired. But I mean, he jokes about that because he's 45, but the way that he says things is just, he just has such a great delivery, and he's just really perfected his craft, and it was really, really fun. Totally worth it. We saw some friends of ours down there actually randomly. But it was a huge crowd, and I just thought, it just goes to show you don't have to rely on, cheap. And I know that there are funny comedians out there that do use more raunchy jokes and things like that. I know that. But there are also comedians that don't use those things that can be just as funny, and Nate Bargatze is one of them. He's so funny. Everything he says. He talks about marriage a lot, talks about how old he's getting, and how old he feels, and just kind of the way he said something like, my daughter is, by the time she's my age, it'll be 2057. I don't even believe that's a real year. And we were all laughing because that's how we all feel. 2057? That's not even a real year. There's no way that's a real year. That's not going to happen. But it's all in how he delivers it. He's just fantastic. I love him so much. There's a YouTube channel called Dry Bar Comedy that I love. All clean comedy, always good for less. I'm writing this down. Austin used to have a comedy channel, Dry Bar Comedy. They used to have a comedy radio station, Dry Bar, just said that and I forgot in 0.2 seconds. And they edited out. They could have people like Kevin Hart or like Chris Rock or, Dane Cook and things like that, but they would edit out all the curse words and stuff because it was public radio. And it was great because that way I could listen to all of it and it was awesome. And that's just a personal decision on my part. But I just found it very interesting that there were so many people there that really, really love him. But he also just talks about a lot of things we all understand because a lot of the audience was hit around his same age and we all are struggling with those same things. Like our bodies are hating us now, we're getting older and it's hard to get older and it's hard to watch your parents get older. And by the way, my dad had back surgery yesterday and he seems to be doing really well. So I'm really grateful for that. He has already taken a couple walks around the ward, like around the hospital ward. And he seems to be doing really, really well. So I am very, very grateful for that. The idea that a stay-at-home mom doesn't work is just wild to me. Work. Tell me you've never cared for children without telling me you've never cared for children. I know. So that's why whenever anybody asks me anybody I don't know, that if they ask me and say, oh, so what do you do? I always say, oh, I work at home. I take care of my kids. I always call it work because it totally is. I'm on 24/7. I'm on call 24/7 all the time, every day. But we left our girls with grandma last night and that seemed to go over well. I do not believe he was there. Dusty Slay, I don't believe he was there. We had a guy named Nick, a guy named Graham, and then another guy. I don't think we had a Dusty Slay. My favorite of the guests was probably the host. And there was this sliver of sunlight that came in because it was at the Austin Moody Center, which is all windows in the front. And there was this sliver of sunlight that was literally coming and shining on one person in the audience. One person. And it's moments like that in live shows that are great because they're not planned. They happen. And then the comedian really does have to use their quick wits. And he was like, is that sunlight? He was like, you, sir, just look like you've been chosen by God. And it was totally true. In this totally pitch black arena, here you have this stool. Sit on me. Nope. That is just like, just brightly lit, almost like about to be raptured. It was crazy how bright the sun was. And he was like, that sucks. That is terrible. I am so sorry. But they couldn't close the doors because people kept filing in. People kept coming. I could not believe how late people were. Hey, it's Dead Buds! Oh, he's a headliner now. Oh, well, then there you go. And then at the end, boom, he was gone. By the time Nate Bargatze came out, the sun had set and gone down. And the sun wasn't shining in that poor gentleman's face anymore. But I kept looking at it and I was like, where is that light coming from? I don't understand. It was so bright. I was like, is it a spotlight somewhere? Or when we went to see Brian Regan live, there was this one and we sat really far away, but there was this one single piece of confetti that fell from the rafters, like way up high. So he's doing his bit. And then we see this tiny little thing of confetti start just falling down slowly, making its way down. And he stopped his entire show, like his entire bit, everything. He completely forgot what he was saying, everything, and just kind of stared at it. And then he, once again, had to kind of quick-witted just improv. And he was like, I could not figure out, all these people's eyes just kept going. Like, I'm watching all this audience down here come up here. And we all started laughing so hard because he was like, how do you even segue with that? This is a little piece of confetti that's fallen down from the... That was the funniest moment of that show. We were dying laughing because it was totally unplanned. It was great. We had a really, really great time. So it was really, really fun. But it was a long night and I am grateful we went, and I'm grateful we don't have to do that again anytime soon. I'm hoping the next concert I go to is the Final Fantasy Rebirth concert in August, but I will probably take Charlotte regardless, but I'm really hoping I can talk my sister into coming because it's on her birthday. So if any of you guys want to like plug that to Katie when she's here. Be like, so Cage, I heard there's a concert in Dallas happening on your birthday. I told her if she comes out here, I'll treat her to a ticket. But she has to actually get out here. I can't just treat her to a flight. I can't just be like, hey, I'll just book your entire flight. Why don't you come out here? No, I can't do that. I wish I could. If I had the finances to do that, I absolutely would. But I'm really excited to go to Utah in, yeah. If you whisper, she can't hear you, even in the VOD. I'm really excited to see my family in June, especially now that my dad is recovering from his surgery. He's doing really well, seems to be doing really well, and I'm really excited to see them. We got our Airbnb and everything, and it'll be really nice. So our flight is direct, which is really, really nice. And it's coming up. It's coming, and I'm excited. Excited. So we are about to head up to the Nibel reactor, and that means I have to take Yuffie. DJ BJ is not wrong. I hate Yuffie with a passion because she's so obnoxious. She doesn't have to be that obnoxious. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't have to be that obnoxious. She can't take anything seriously. All she cares about is herself, and she's so insensitive. So now I have to put together all my materia and equipment really quick, but I think I already have some, yeah, the Nibel reactor. But I think I have a lot of Tifas already set, so I could just take some of Barrett's. Nibble, bingo healer. Did you guys watch the newest episode? They just dropped a new episode. It's called Surprise, which makes sense. I'm interested to hear your thoughts when you watch it. Okay, Tifa has... Oh. Oops. She has auto unique ability, auto weapon ability. We're gonna do... enemy skill. For yo. Oh, and we're gonna give you a different wrist out bangle, whatever it is. Because you know what I mean. Nope, that's Cloud's. Garm. Oh, I have to give Cloud that too, I think. Oh, but this one's enhanced. Garm sounds like some place that would be in like a Zelda game. A Nintendo Zelda game, to be precise. That's what it sounds like to me. I think there's a place in the Oracle of Seasons, I think. It's called Tarm Ruins. It strikes me as... Okay, you have level boost? No. We're gonna do... Oh, we're gonna give you Poison and Petrify. That's good. And I meant to do this earlier off stream so you guys wouldn't be bored, but I didn't ever have time today because today's been kind of crazy. Today's been kind of wild. I've been asked to do something new in my church congregation, but I'm not officially that yet, so I don't necessarily want to like tell anybody what it is yet. But I had to go to a meeting today to plan something, and it was that's wild. I got back at like 1:30. I was like, oh, down. After the sign, yeah, after the sign, they released one new episode after the episode The Sign. And I'm supposed to be giving Yuffie stuff too. Okay, all right. I'm gonna give you HP up, strength up. Can I just do that? What? Why do they make me do this? Why? Why do I have to take Yuffie? I hate that so much. Okay, Yuffie. What is the one that is better for you? Illusionists, which has 2 materia slots. Absolutely. Okay, I will give you this. And then we'll just switch some of your stuff with reds. And then we'll go. Poison, sure. Do you have wind? Did I give you wind? Yes. Did I give Tifa wind also? No. Fire, poison, petrify, lightning. Gosh, I'm trying to think of what we could potentially run into up there, and I can't even think. Okay, I'm gonna give you synergy with poison and petrify. Oh, that's Tifa. Okay, yep, that's also fine. Like this music. She has enemy skill. He has... I'm gonna give you... Oh, Cloud has first strike. I'm gonna give you ATB stagger and level boost. Wait, that's the linked materia. Never mind. I thought that boosted her level, but no, it doesn't. We're gonna do auto cast, but we're going to... No, we're gonna give Tifa auto cast and heal. Almost up. Autocast, heal. I'm gonna give you... Item economizer. I haven't had to use that yet, but I know that it's helpful. And I think that's it. Other than this, we're gonna give you... for now. Okay. I am ready, I guess. Susie's business is our boredom. It is boring, though, to just sit here and watch me try to put materia together. It's stupid. There's nothing happening. Okay, limit and... I don't even remember what materia you have. Poison, wind, ice. Sure. You know what? I don't even think I have any folios for her. Better check that before we actually go. Because I could use synergy of... Oh, is it in there? Who's... Do I... Oh, it's right there. Okay. Yep, I can see. I can see. That's true. You can talk amongst yourselves. So many things. So many, because I haven't done any of these things. It's a good thing they level all your guys, like, while you're leveling, because that would be really crappy if they did not do that. Okay, what are your synergy skills? You and Tifa. Okay. You and Barrett. That's not gonna help me at all. Snow Flurry, that's good. Hold the button to gather strength, then unleash a charged attack. Oh, this is a synergy skill, but that's with Aerith and Kate Sith. That's with Red. Does she not have one with Cloud? Boost my HP. Yes, thank you. $65 skill points? Wow. I saw it. I need to post it. Did I post the Dune thing between Donald Trump and Owen Wilson? Wow, Donald, you're as crazy as a road lizard. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. I have to post it. It was great. Oh, he did such a good job. I haven't even bought Dune 2 yet. Oh my gosh, that one is so funny. Yeah, no, I'll post it. Oh, yes, okay, now we have the Halcyon? Huntress Precision. Discrete enemy parts. Faith status. Oh, after successfully stealing. I thought it said healing. I guess that's good. Any of these. Maybe this one? Sure. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Yes, I will post it. I absolutely will. Hayes says, I love that this game gives you a time counter that legit shows an extra 0 for the hundreds of hours. Dude, I'm at... How many hours am I at? 68? We're gonna get up there. I don't know what I'll beat it at, but... I don't know how many... Oh, wait. I don't know how many... chapters there are. Melee blade. Wait a minute. Does that mean I can use Tifa or Kate Sith? Or does that mean I can only use it with Tifa and Kate Sith? At least one. And no more than 1,000. Fantastic. I think I want to do that one, but yeah, no, I've had to figure out all my business. Okay. Oh, man. I want to... Okay, okay. Is this still available? Okay. Then who else is my... Is it Tifa? It's in my party. Wow, I have not kept up on folios for any of these people, and that's my bad. Yeah. Guaranteed hit. I do like that a lot. Wow, she has 100 skill points? Wow. That's amazing. I don't really love the folio system either. I kind of liked the other version, like the other way that they did things, but whatever. I do like the synergy ability skills. Those are really cool. Or the abilities or whatever. Those are really cool, but I feel like they could have done that in the other one. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, maybe not. That's Barrett. 65. Well, we're gonna have to use Aerith soon-ish, and I don't know I don't know how they're gonna do that. Like, I know there is a part coming up where we are going to have to use Aerith, and I don't know how they're going to do that. So I need to be prepared for anything. What is MP regeneration? MP just regenerates on its own? Doesn't make any sense. Whoa, okay, that's kind of cool. Tifa doesn't need a bodyguard. Tifa is the bodyguard. We could all use a bodyguard. Let's call it what it is. I don't think I have enough for anything else. Okay, all right, okay, let's go. Day in the morning. Let's get out of here. Okay, so yesterday we watched a cutscene that I really liked.
Going to the reactor or what?
Yes.
New bridge just went in, you know. Might shave some time off the trip.
Sounds like a plan to me. All right, reactorward ho!
If I were Cloud, I would literally just be like, no, never. You and I, we're not friends. No. Oh, our Skacket! Forgot about our Skacket.
Sir.
Oh, that's true. You can undo them.
Received word about the Nibelheim survey team.
That is true.
It appears they were ambushed.
By Wu-Tai.
Heidegger's always laughing.
Indeed, and so it begins.
I'm so pretty when I'm mad.
Hurry it up already!
I look like Draco
Got the
Malfoy
new
wearing a
bridge I see
Skacket.
up ahead?
Skacket. Ugh. Okay, party selection is locked. Is it though? I mean, they said it was, but I'm checking anyway. Because it was in combat settings, right? Okay. Lame. I hate that so much. I was really hoping it would be one of those situations where Jan Steve was like, hey, actually, you can put red in your party, and that's totally fine. No, it is not. Nope. What is KCD2? Oh, there have been some game trailers posted that I haven't watched yet on the Discord. I had a long night last night. And I didn't have great service at the show anyway, so I was unable to read and post things. Oh, this is like a legit exploration area. We're not just linear. We're not just following a... Okay, but we will try to get to the reactor. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Never even heard of it. I've heard of Kingdom Hearts. I've never heard of Kingdom Come. I bought Trombone Champ today because it's on sale for like $8.40. So I bought Trombone Champ. That's gonna have to happen at some point. Very excited about that, yes. It's on sale. I think the sale ends tonight, but it's on sale on the Nintendo eShop for like $8.50. So I bought it today. Where? Oh, wow. Okay, so I crossed. I'm not allowed to fast travel there? I went like way out of the way. How did I do that? I was just following the path. Dang. A sprig. Did that just say I got a sprig of lunch leaf? I do not think it did. Yeah, I'm excited to try the trombone game. Looks like great fun. Maybe for like a streamiversary or something. I don't know. My streamiversary, I started streaming. Oh, whoa. Oh, wait. Are we supposed to go that way? Or are we supposed to go... I did follow the trail. So they don't... Oh, wait. Oh, we're supposed to follow this trail. Well, that was unclear. This is not a very good trail. My first day I ever streamed was on the 28th of May, 2019. First time I ever sat down and actually went live on which things changed my life. That was right after I stopped working and moved here, quit my job and moved here. And, oh, right. Now they're going to give me another weapon and they're going to make me change all my stuff around again. Called it. That's okay. I'm all ways down for better gloves. I don't know if those are actually better. They make my attack power go down. Oh, I don't think I saw the griffin drawing yet. I need to look at that. You know what? I am gonna try this because I feel like I can add... Yeah, I can add attack power. Cool. D protect, D shell, D brave, D faith. Do I have barrier on anybody? I do not. I thought I did. Okay. That wasn't so bad. Changed all our lives, technically. I guess that's true. Hopefully for the better. I sure hope so. Definitely changed mine for the better. And it's been a really long journey. It's been a long journey. It's taken me a long... I was actually just looking at my growth. I was looking at, like, my average viewer count and where I started. Oh. That's right. What? So I do have to go up and around... Oh, boo. Okay. But it's been a really crazy, long... Terrible. I love the pain. It's been a really long journey, but it's one that has, like I said, totally changed my life. It's after I quit my job and moved here and was feeling pretty down, pretty useless. Wasn't really sure what to do with myself. I had never really understood when people said, well, I started staying home with my children and now I feel like I've lost my identity. I was always like, what? That makes no sense. And then I actually experienced it. And now I'm like, I 100% understand what people mean when they say that. I guess it's not necessarily your identity, but you definitely lose some sort of validation when you suddenly are no longer like out in the world. And you're no longer like, I feel like I got validation just from being out in the workplace and I was doing things that people appreciated, like doing lash extensions on people, and I was having conversations with people. I felt like I was changing people's lives. Oh, thanks, Lindsay! Nice! No ads today! No siree! That was so kind of you. Excellent, excellent. And then I started streaming, and I could only stream like once a week or something, you know? That was it. And I wished I could have streamed more often because I immediately loved it. I thought it was wonderful. And it was right up my alley, and I loved it. But, you know, I could only do streams once a week because you know, Andrew was working and it just was what it was. Okay, I don't know if I gotta figure out. Who's dying? It's me. Lindsay is the best. Lindsay is the best.
Pushing it.
I'm your one.
No, I want to be Tifa. Tifa's fast. How's gonna die? Somebody heal him! Oh my gosh, we just got a hype train. Quick, quick, he's poisoned. Help him out. Help your brother out. Thank you so much. Oh, Collector, thank you! Thank you so much for that gift. Oh, those wolves are so bad. They dodge everything. That was crazy. Okay. Who is my second person? Tifa? Okay. I was trying to switch between people. I don't want to go... I don't really want to go between Cloud and Yuffie. I want to go between Cloud and Diva only. That's it. I just want Yuffie to be AI all the time, every day. I just need to... Okay. Fine. I'm just following the path. Oh. Okay. Once again, really good at reading a map. That's me. I always appreciate when people gift subs because it's so... It's just really, it's really kind. It's very, very generous, and I appreciate that a lot. And I know that the person that receives the gift sub also appreciates that, so. Oh my gosh, and we got bits! Thank you so much, Hayes! What a lovely surprise. I still haven't come up with cool things to do during a, what's it called? Hype train, and it's Boyaki! 100% in good health. I also feel 100% in good health. Please do not put my command as an alert. No. I wanted to keep it a command, because then you can control when it happens, you know what I mean? Hey, it's GB! Oh, Dad Bods, thank you! Thank you so much for that. Are you freaking kidding me? I'm gonna put this little thing there because I can't make heads or tails of where the heck I'm going. Where the freaking love? I'm just so distracted by all the generosity and kindness that's going on in my chat right now. You guys really are very kind. I appreciate that a lot. It's just helping me buy lots and lots of bottles of Goo Gone for my floors. Oh, also, I did discover... Speaking of discovery things, wait a minute. Whoa, Yuffie is trying to show off. Okay. I did discover, so somebody knocked over my adhesive, my tile adhesive, or like my flooring adhesive. And I was super sad about it. It was all over my tile floor, and I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna clean this up. This is so much adhesive. But I used my little like my steamer, little steam shot today. It has like a little scraper attachment. Got the adhesive right up. Wow! Came right up. And I was like, oh my gosh, I actually don't know if I have to sit and scrub my floors with Goo Gone. I think I can just use this. I haven't tried it yet, but I think I can. And I'm very excited about that because I don't want to sit and scrub Goo Gone off the floor. That is not fun. I have all the questions.
Love junk.
Trash. Garbage. All the questions. Mr. Flume! Cheers to Mr. Flume. Good to see ya. Wait a minute, Boyaki, so you are sick? Oh, I thought you said you were fine. I'm so sorry. And it's Choppa! I saw a video the other day. What was it? It was Arnold Schwarzenegger doing the sound effects of the Mario game, I think? Or something. Ooh, 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 ooh. Level 2! You guys are so nice. Okay, well, apparently that is not where I'm supposed to go. Am I supposed to go back here? Or am I supposed to run up this pipe? Instructions are unclear. Like, really unclear. I'll put a marker right there. I'll go back that way because this is definitely not the way. So many, yeah, so many questions. Get to that. Helicopter, helicopter, helicopter. Charlotte used to call them Hellman-copters. And one day, in our old apartment complex, we decided to go to the pool, and Charlotte was like, maybe we'll see a Hellman-copter today. And I was like, probably not. We never saw helicopters when we lived in Austin. And wouldn't you know it, we were going to the pool, and we got to the pool, and there was a freaking helicopter that flew over our heads, and I was like, how did you do that? What? It's totally bananas. She called it somehow. My child is psychic. You know, Yuffie / Tifa, if anybody has any ideas of like where we're supposed to go, that would be awesome because I feel like I have... Did anybody else get lost here? I don't understand. She said, get to the pool. Get to the chopper. Get to the pool and the chopper. Yeah, straight up helicopter. We see lots and lots of helicopters here now because we're in a military area. So we see lots of helicopters all over the place. I don't even pay attention to them anymore. I used to hear them all the time. And now I'm sure they're still flying over our heads all the time. We also live somewhat kind of close to an airport as well. It's a military airport. And so we have airplanes going over our building, our house all the time. But I've just totally zoned them out because, you know, I'm just kind of like, whatever, that happens all the time. Did anybody else get lost here? Because I feel like there's no... Wait. I really wish I could fast travel. You know, they don't have to lock fast travel. They could just lock fast travel in like the global region, and you could just fast travel like right here. Can I go up this little thing? That's where we're gonna go try right now because this doesn't I get so many subs to people I visit for a few minutes and then never go back to. Great that they get support, but I have zero interest in returning. I've had that happen as well. But that supports that streamer as well, so I say, you know... Oh, I thought I was gonna have to fight those. Can I climb? Can I go up and Oh, wait a minute. Going. Oh! Can I climb that? Maybe? Oh! We're fighting now!
Take the lead.
I got it.
Oh, okay, we can switch over that way. Awesome. I love how fast Tifa is. Bingo! No, that's not what I wanted. Dang it. We're dead anyway. It's fine. Start the fight. Get to the pepper! You know what? Confession time. This is the second one I've had today. I'm trying to follow the story. I'm trying to get here. Boop. I don't know how to get there. That's so far away. But this whole area is all... I can't... Oh, wait. Maybe back there? This diamond? But I went there and it said I need... Oh, I see the bridge. Oh my gosh. It was around the back. Around the back. Hype train at level 2. Level 2 hype train. I love that. Thank you guys so much. I just don't ever feel like I can adequately, like, for all the like, wow, that's so nice, thank you. I just don't ever feel like that's adequate enough. That means so much to me, and it is so kind because it's totally unnecessary. And yet it supports me, it supports my little family, and I just don't feel like I can adequately find the words to express how much that helps and how much that means to me. So my heart grows like 3 sizes. But even just people being here, like even just having, you know, a handful of really awesome people hanging out with me in chat. Oh, and Bits! Paladrin, thank you! How did I miss that? You've got to be kidding. Are you saying I just wasted all that time? Oh, yeah, I remember that. Whoa, what?
Zack!
He's in Fate's hands now.
What?
What is it?
I remember what happened here. And to Zack.
She's like, oh. Hey, it's Darren!
Bridge broke. He fell, got swept away by the current. I think he's dead. You never forgot, did you? That's why you've been acting weird.
I can explain.
Didn't want to upset you. That's all.
But wait a minute, though.
Zack was my friend. How could I just forget him like that? Degradation.
Oh.
It's hollowing me out, bit by bit.
You're wrong.
She's so pretty.
You
I can't even
remember
handle.
Cloud.
She's so pretty.
It'll be okay. It will.
Even Ander thinks she's absolutely gorgeous. And Ander does not
Thanks.
really go for like video game characters.
We
You want
gotta
to get
tell
Charlotte?
Eric about this.
Yeah, take Auden out. Yeah, and go grab Charlotte. Did they come take your boat? Okay. For Charlotte,
make me nervous.
I put Takis and potato chips in 2 like Tupperwares. Okay. How often does Cloud shave? Never. Are you kidding? I know. There's so many. He doesn't have any underarm hair either, so he must be shaving his underarms.
She deserves to know what happened.
Yeah,
I am totally
she
bananas.
but let me be the one to do it.
Why?
Because she and I are close, you know?
Hey, are you two done yet?
It reminds me of
Be
that
right there.
scene in Lost. We were just talking about Lost last time, when
Let's just keep this between the two of us.
the guy that plays
Promise?
Merry in Lord of the Rings, when he's like, when you two are finished verbally copulating, I think we can move on or whatever. Okay, that is really interesting. Shocker. I still have questions though. Oh, you guys said I would get answers to my questions, but then I would get more questions. Okay. Let's see what's on sale. Just one thing, a mega potion. Oh, 2 of them. Okay. Can I buy, no. I was gonna say, can I buy ethers? Oh, of course I can. Okay. I know, oh, okay. Well, that was a really interesting cutscene right there as well. But I still think that one does... That one surprised me more than the one in the end. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, wait. Darren has beaten Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, right? Darren, you've finished this. Paladrun has not. Collector has not. I don't know anybody else that's playing it currently right now. Of course we're gonna have to fight you guys. Can we just... Scoot. Oh, yeah, we scooted. Ooh. Oh, I remember this. Kind of.
I'm dying here.
Oh, that's right. I do remember
Let's not
this.
waste any time. Mako this thick is dangerous.
He has the alpace disease from Arrested Development. Not a single hair. He wears a wig. That's why his hair is always perfect. They all must be wearing wigs then. Oh, I don't want to fight you guys. Oh, dang it. I don't like you, twin brains.
No way!
Oh.
Good to go? Okay, let's go.
Oh, that was good. Way to go, Tifa. You're amazing. Focus strike. I think so. Yes.
Nothing to it.
Okay. He screeched and then he died. I did read the I think I read half the post on Lost that Scarecrow posted, but I got distracted by something. I have to go back and finish reading it. I agree with a lot of the thoughts, though. We tried to get into Lost. We enjoyed Lost for the first little while, and then we were like, we just could not. But you know what? To be totally fair, it's also been so long since we've watched it that I really don't remember a lot of what happens. I just really don't remember. I barely remember who the characters are. I'm sorry, is this not where we're supposed to go? How am I this bad? How am I this bad at reading a map? I have literally never had... Oh, there's materia down there. I have never had this much trouble reading a map. Legit. Not this much, never this much trouble, ever. Like, I feel like this map, for whatever reason, I just cannot make heads or tails of. Materia, it's the materia right there, you should grab it.
Hamako Spring.
Oh.
Wait, so this whole thing's materia?
Wow, it's so much bigger.
Naturally formed materia. And look at the size of it. Astounding.
Astounding.
For Hamako energy to condense into something like this, it must have taken...
I was gonna say, this is not him. He's talking like Sephiroth.
Hey, we should get out of here. All this Mako's making me queasy.
Yeah, me too.
And then he acts like nothing happens. Everything's fine. I wish they would take him to see a doctor or something. Ugh. Oh my gosh. I read something about Lost but got distracted. Yep. Whoa, what is this materia that I just got? What is it? It was purple, right? Swap max HP and max MP values. I'm sorry, what? You mean I can have 60 HP but have 4,000 MP? Doesn't seem right. That's the only show I've ever cried to. Oh, the ending sequence in Lost? Okay, so I do have a lot of appreciation for the ending sequence. Because as a religious person and having lost people in my life, especially kind of recently, at the time, obviously I hadn't lost my mom, but I believe that's probably what the end of our lives will look like. I believe it will be kind of a reunion type situation, and I really appreciated how they put it all together. I thought it was really, really cool. And it did make me emotional. I do remember it making me emotional. But the rest of the show, I had a really hard time following, and it was just weird, and I just had a really... They left so many loose ends just all over the place, and it just didn't make any sense. It was so wild. I don't know. I was just so lost most of the time.
Oh, it's over.
It was not my favorite. I've definitely found other shows that I have gotten way more into. I personally really loved Battlestar Galactica, and I think that made me kind of emotional at the end as well. The remake series actually brought me back into gaming, Darren says, and now I'm starting The Last of Us. Oh, Darren says, as one may predict, I am thirsty for part 3, which will happen in like 4 to 5 years. I've never played The Last of Us. I am too grossed out. I don't like, it's too gross for me. And I have watched enough like clips and things from gameplay. I don't know the story, but I've watched kind of gameplay, and it's too brutal for me. It's too brutal and it's too bleak. I own the first one for PS4, but I've never actually played it, and I've gone back and forth because I know that if I were to play it, especially on stream for the first time ever, knowing like nothing about the story, like the main, you know, the really deep parts of the storyline, I know it would probably be great for channel growth, but I can't bring myself to do it because I just don't, it's too bleak and gross for me. I have definitely watched a handful of clips where I'm just like, This is not for me, 100%. And my sister and my brother know me pretty well, and I've mentioned it to them, and they have said the same thing. They're like, it's honestly not really for you. Like, I understand if you wanted to give it a go, or if you wanted to try it, or whatever, but it's not really for you. I don't know. I also really love this music. Wow. I just can't do gore. I cannot do really large amounts of gore. And the zombies are really gross. And I couldn't handle the show, I'm sure.
Are you sure?
It's just, it's not for me.
Going the right
Definitely
way?
not for me.
We're almost there.
But I can
Once we get past
appreciate...
this part, then
Sorry. Okay, so she has... There are Takis in a Tupperware, and there are potato chips in a Tupperware, and there's cottage cheese in a Tupperware. Those are her limits. She gets to eat those if she wants, but she can't go into the pantry and get any more, or else she'll sit and eat. Yeah, she can, but those are the limits on Takis. Yeah. And then there are sliced up apples in the fridge as well. Auden needs milk with a teaspoon of stuff in it, and then she gets fruit snacks. The iPad is ready. It's got headphones in it. Give her something on the iPad, and then Charlotte can watch something on the TV. That's how we do it. Saw the first Fallout episode. Was ready to be disappointed. So far, very intriguing, but not a Susie's Sensibility show, I think. I am... It's not that I'm against Takis, but she'll literally just eat even though she's not hungry. She'll just continue eating because she's watching TV, and it's mindless, and... She eats through a bag of Takis in like a day, and then she was like, can I have more Takis? I'm like, no, you just ate an entire bag in a day. Absolutely not. So I had to put a cap on it. I don't have Amazon, so I can't watch... I can't watch Fallout anyway. Isn't it on Amazon Prime?
No need to worry. I've already found one.
Grappling hook! Or whatever her thing is.
More climbing, but hey.
I'm all about emotional stories. Like, Tears of the Kingdom probably made me cry the most out of any video game I've ever played. But I can't do gore. I don't even necessarily mind Human's Head Explodes. Not a Susie show. Is the game really gory? Yeah, gore is not really my thing. I'm trying to think of the goriest movie I've ever seen. I think the goriest movie I've ever seen... Hey! How'd your test go today?
I'm so glad it is over.
Yeah, right? Or you're just glad because now they don't have to keep...
worthless.
I know. That's stupid. Hey, did Papa tell you about your Takis? No, they're not gone. I just put a whole bunch in a Tupperware for you, and that's all you get today, or else you'll eat the entire bag. They're like $6 a bag. I can't buy you a bag every day. Hi, Duty Boots. Hi, little cutie Duty. I love you. Are you gonna go watch something on the iPad?
Yeah, I'm just watching Train Your Dragon.
How to Train Your Dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's your favorite in How to Train Your Dragon? Toothless? Me too. Okay, I love you, baby. Oh, I can handle Monty Python for sure. Yeah, Duty Boots. My dad called my sister Duty until she was like 6. My sister was just Duty. I don't really know why. But Auden is Bubs, but I do call her little Duty Boots sometimes. Or Cutie Duty. Sometimes she's a Cutie Duty. I think the goriest movie I've ever seen is probably Alien Resurrection. And Alien Resurrection was so unbelievably disgusting. I could not tear my eyes away from the TV. And Ander was like, this is gross. Why are you watching this? And I was like, I'm fine. It's fake. It's fine. But I had a really rough night that night. Also, Land Rider, welcome. Hello. Yeah, I watched it because at our old apartment we had cable, and there was one channel that was totally unedited. It wasn't HBO, it was like the Fox movie channel or something like that. And I remember I was flipping through channels and I heard the F word, which was a shock to me because you don't really hear that on TV. And I kind of was shocked and I went back to it and it was Alien Resurrection. That's the one with Winona Ryder, I believe. And I remember that we had a touch lamp and we had a 2-story townhome we lived in. It was right after Andrew and I first got married. And he walked by and was like, why are you watching this? And I was like, no, it's fine. I love sci-fi. It's totally fine. And he was like, I don't think you're going to be fine. Then he was like, this doesn't even look good. This is just gross. And I was like, whatever, stop. So I watched it, half of it, like the last half. I didn't watch the whole thing from the beginning. I watched like the last half. And then that night I woke up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat from having a bad dream. And the touch lamp was on downstairs. And I shook Andrew awake and I was like, you left the lamp on downstairs. And he goes, I didn't leave the lamp on. I turned it off. And I was like, why is our lamp on? And he was like, I don't know, go turn it off. So I remember getting out of bed and sneaking down the stairs and like peering around the corner at my totally empty family room. And I was like, it's fine. It can just stay on all night. It's totally fine. I was too scared to go down into my family room. And I had to brown hamburger after I watched the end of Alien Resurrection. And that was just, oh, it was so gross. After what I just watched, it was disgusting. So that's probably the goriest movie I've ever seen. That and probably District 9. But here's the thing. I love District 9. I thought District 9 was freaking awesome. I totally loved it. But it was really gory. It was too much for me. Way too much for me. Toothless. Yeah, she loves Toothless. Fallout is satire of violence and the worst of humanity. We are not in the Doom level of goreness, but it is gross when it wants to be. It's good to know. They love your little voice. Are you just the cutest of little dudes? You weren't just there? I think I've been implanted. And what's funny is Andrew told me later on, he was like, I almost told you, like after it all happened and after the night ended and everything, like the next morning, he was like, I almost told you, don't worry about it. It's just the alien down in our, it's just the alien downstairs. And I was like, I would have killed you. 100%. Yes. What? Gummy popcorn? Nope. I don't remember. Okay. Both you little duty boots need to go out. I thought we saw gummy Krabby Patties. Isn't that what we saw? I don't know. I don't remember. Okay. We'll see. Oh, look at that. I've been impaled. Yeah, it was gross. It was really gross. And I think that's one of the reasons I appreciate the movie The Ring so much. Because because The Ring terrified me and there was no gore in it at all. It was the scariest movie I've ever seen in my life. And yet it didn't rely on gore or, you know, cheap scares like that. It was all psychological, all in your head. And that movie affected me. Like, if I see a movie that scares me, it'll affect me for one night. And I have a hard time sleeping that one night. Little Nightmares affected me for that one night. I had a really hard time sleeping. Oh, I do not like the look of you guys at all. I know what you are. There. See.
You know,
This music is
I
great.
can't say I've ever taken this route before.
Oh my gosh, it's Alchemist!
Okay, you've-
I've been meaning to message you on Discord and ask you what is your favorite materia, because I finally got all the materia from Cosmo Canyon. Is it Synergy materia?
All us ninjas have to scale it.
Oh, I just got a sword. I was gonna say a knife. That's not a knife. How are you, Alchemist? It's so good to see you. Talking about gore. Okay, that's what it is. Synergy. That's what I thought. I was like, out of all of these, I'm getting the feeling that Synergy is probably the one that Alchemist was talking about. I haven't really put it to use a lot, but yeah, it's like if you attack... How does it work? Synergy and ATB materia. Well, yeah, Tifa has an ATB boost when she goes into battle. And I used to watch Salad Fingers. I've seen Salad Fingers before, which is... Whoa, that is a really cool looking sword. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Oh, okay. That looks really cool. Unleash a wave of non-elemental Mako energy at the enemy in front of you with a slash of your sword.
Just know I'm with you in Spurt.
Here is a question. This doesn't have any attached materia slots. Does my Garm bangle? Yes, it does. So what do I have attached? HP absorption, HP up. Oh, okay. And then I have elemental. I think that's worth it. I do think that's worth it. Yeah, I watched a bunch of Salad Fingers. I was really into Salad Fingers and like all the animations on Newgrounds, which is that was a deep, dark corner of the internet for a little while. At least for me. I know there are deeper and darker corners of the internet, but for me, that was the deepest, darkest corner of the internet I ever went to. And I saw some really messed up things. I also saw messed up things when I was a kid, though. They weren't gory. Well, yes, they were. The diner was really gory by what's-his-face? I can't even remember his name now. Shout out to Z Collector for helping me find that now. But yes, I watched a bunch of Salad Fingers, and I remember after I watched the 10th episode, I believe, where there was a horse in it, oh no, but I can't use elemental on that. You know what? No, I don't want that then. I'm gonna change that back. Not for this moment right now. Anyway. I remember that one was like 10 minutes long, and I remember going, I think I'm done. I think I'm done with Salad Fingers. No more. Nope. I think I'm done. And the thing everybody always says to me is, well, it's not real. Well, I know that. I know it's not real, but it's gross, and I don't like watching it, and I don't like the way it makes me feel. It's salty! Ancient internet history. I know. I don't even remember who told me about Salad Fingers, because somebody told me about it. And I watched, and the first couple episodes were fascinating to me because they reminded me a lot of those old cartoons I used to watch as a kid, like Gahan Wilson's The Diner. They had that same kind of vibe, which it was weird and creepy, but like you couldn't really look away, and it was really kind of odd, but it was also fascinating because I have a big appreciation for animation anyway, because I know there's a lot of work that goes into it, and I don't know, I just appreciate it. And so I was really fascinated by it for a while. That was also around like the Homestar Runner days, so Homestar Runner is great and wholesome and wonderful and isn't inappropriate in any way, shape, or form. And so that was just kind of like the internet Flash days, right? Where everybody was, you know, watching like Flash animations, and Newgrounds was popular, and I saw a bunch of weird things on Newgrounds, but it just kind of gave me those vibes of watching those weird animations as a kid. I also saw some really funny things and some great things, but I also saw some really creepy things. But yeah, that 10th episode of Salad Fingers, I was like, nope, I'm done. And Spoilsbury Toast Boy was weird and creepy and gross and made me feel really uncomfortable. And it wasn't even so much that it was gory, but it was very disturbing and very, very weird. And whoa, my gosh. Is this where I came from? Where the fruit am I going? Chest. This better be important. Super Mario Bros. Z was my favorite Flash animation. Oh, and Charlie. Sean. I do remember watching Charlie the Unicorn. I don't remember Super Mario Bros. Z. Oh. That's kind of interesting. But like I said, it took me back to the days when I used to watch all these weird animations when I was a kid. And some of those weird animations are still close to my heart this day. Like the Big Snit, which I posted in the Discord a while back, about the couple that's fighting over Scrabble. Still one of my favorite cartoon shorts I've ever seen in my life. It's absolutely fabulous. And my family and I still quote it to this day, all the time. We quote it all the time. It's a funny short. It's just silly, and it just makes us laugh. But I also saw some really horrifying things, like the Sandman and like the Diner. I have memories of other things, but I don't know. Newgrounds was kind of this weird place I could go to watch weird animations and things, but some of them made me feel really highly uncomfortable. And David Firth, who did Salad Fingers and Spoils Burritos Boy and all that stuff, I watched all his animations. Burnt Toast Man, or not Burnt Toast, Burnt Face Man, Spoils Burritos Boy, all the weird little ones in between, Salad Fingers, all that stuff. I watched all those things, and they all made me feel kind of weirdly uncomfortable. I think Salad Fingers, oh Lord, what's this? Oh. Oh yeah, Kiwi. I think that was was it Scarecrow that posted Kiwi? I forgot about Kiwi. Man, we've, you know, and to be totally honest, most of the shorts that I watched when I was a kid, if I can kind of remember what they were about, most of them are probably on YouTube at this point. There was another one we used to watch called Lazar. And Lazar was very politically, it was very political, obviously. Oh, this has bad Doom vibes. What is warding materia? Oh yes, the rejected animated short. Yeah. I'm bleeding! Like all those, who was it? Dave Feldsberger or something like that. Oh my gosh. Or Happy Tree Friends. All those horrible death animations for those tiny, cute little things. Like that was a big thing for a while. Oh my gosh. I don't know. There was a video my mom actually checked out from the library called Alice. And it was made in the Czech Republic. And Dawn Hertzfeld, yeah, something like that. It was called Alice, and it was a combination between real people and stop action. And it was made in the Czech Republic, so it wasn't rated. So it wasn't that it was inappropriate, but it was creepy. There was no music through the whole thing. And so you could just hear sounds, kind of Silent Hilly kind of sounds in the background. And when Alice shrank, she became a doll. But when she was a regular person, she was like a regular person. And like the caterpillar was a sock. It was stop actioned. And when he went to sleep, he got out a needle and thread and sewed his eye shut. And the rabbit was like this weird toy rabbit that was creepy and like did really creepy things like that. It was very bizarre, but my mom was really into stuff like that. And so she checked that out from the library and like sat me and my siblings down to watch it. It was so weird. And I'm sure you can probably find all that on YouTube, but we watched that show. That there was another short called Lazar, which I'm pretty sure you can find on YouTube now too. It was very political, but it was done to the music of the Dance Macabre, which I love the music. But it's a very strange animation. Some guy trying to get out of his city walls, or he's banished or something. It doesn't make any sense. But what I'm saying is most of those old cartoons I could probably find if I really did some digging. But a lot of them create weird, like I remember some of the weirdest things. But I do think those short animations I watched when I was a kid did give me an appreciation for animation in general. So I love animated films. Stop action, clay animation, which I guess is technically stop action. We watched the Will Vinton clay animations. We watched like the Claymation Halloween, the Claymation Christmas, the Claymation Easter with Wilshire Pig or whatever, who kidnapped the Easter Bunny and fed him to a shark. And he was like alive inside the shark so that he could pretend to be the Easter Bunny and like get all the glory or something. We watched all those things. Cat Came Back. We watched, Plimpton. What's his name? I can't remember his name. But he did all these weird animations that kind of creeped me out. His animation was really weird. I think his name was Plimpton, something Plimpton. He did Your Face, which was like nightmare fuel. And then he did 20 Ways to Quit Smoking, How to Kiss, and something else. But the animation was very, very strange. His people looked really weird. Oh, what was his name? Because he had something called Plimptoons. Kill with Your Awesome? I don't remember that at all. Silly Hats Club, The Machine Gun Cat. Are these all like old school YouTube videos? Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is one very creepy thing. That sounds scary, but I'll probably go look it up later. Is I'm a Banana from Dawn Hertzfeld? Oh, I remember watching a short an animated short where there's a kid that actually looks a lot like Cloud. He was like, had like spiky blonde hair, and he could hear the banana phone song. And the banana phone just started. Ring, 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 banana phone. And he heard it all the time and was just like, does anybody else hear that? And his roommates were like, hear what? And he just heard it all the time. And then at the end, I think he's like dead because he can't handle it anymore or something like that. I don't remember what it was, but it was really poorly animated. But I just have such an appreciation for that because I think there's so much creativity out there, and I love that. And I love that YouTube gives that a platform. But I've never done a super deep dive into looking up some of the old cartoons I saw, unless I think of them like while I'm streaming or something like that. There was another one called Anna and Bella about two sisters and how growing up with each other, you know, it was kind of their memories. And then at the end, it turns out that they're angels looking through all their life memories. And you don't realize that until the very, very end or something like that. You know, sweet things like that. There were some really good ones too, but there were super creepy things as well. I saw some really creepy things. And my parents had no idea. My parents were just like, oh, you know, these are all cartoons. It's fine. I saw some things I never should have seen. Ever. Okay, so if I connect warding materia to like lightning, then that means, or no, I'm sorry, not lightning. If I connect warding materia to like petrify, then that means if somebody tries to petrify me, it will reduce the debuff duration by 25%. Oh yeah, look, compatible materia. That's really interesting. Don't follow me on the don't hug me, I'm scared. We are in very disturbing territory and I don't want the responsibility of recommending it. Okay, I'll stay away from it. My brother posted something in our my sibling group chat that was a video. I don't remember what it was, but my sister was like, don't watch it. It was so scary. It was so weird. It was so bizarre. And I was like, well, tell me about it. Because if I see something that is scary, if I see like a scary movie's coming out or something, I'm like, I'll Wikipedia that. So she like told me about it and it was really bizarre. It made no sense. I think it was stop action. Do I have to fight you? Oh, he sees me. Look, he's coming. I don't remember. Your mom might have. Your mom cleaned the whole kitchen last night. And who's saying what was out? Yeah, who knows where it is at this point. Don't hug me, I'm scared is weird and creepy just for the sake of being weird and creepy. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. What was the one my brother posted? I don't remember what it's called. Delousing? I have to look it up. It was like delousing or something. And then my brother also not recommended because my brother can handle way, way scarier things than I can. It was something called, oh, D is for deloused. Okay, for the record, watch at your own risk. It's absolutely not family friendly, not for children. It's called D is for deloused. So I can only recommend it unless you're fully aware that you're going into something that is awful and totally disturbing. My sister watched it and said it was horrible. He said he watched something called Mad God, I think, or Mad Gods. I don't remember. I think it's a stop action film that he watched. I believe it was on YouTube, and he said it was one of the most messed up things he's ever seen. And my brother's seen a lot of really messed up stuff. I really love Death by Lemonade, so I'll post that. That's not disturbing at all, but that's a YouTube video that I think is hilarious. I don't remember if I posted it to the Discord or not, but it's only like a 2-minute video, and it's hilarious. I love it. But I love finding little shorts like that, and I just really marvel at people's creativity, and I love watching what people can come up with. And I've seen some really poignant ones, and I've seen some really like creepy shorts, and I've seen some really just clever ones and ones that make me laugh that I've had saved forever. And I really think that was on my mom for kind of encouraging me to grow up with an appreciation for. I remember watching the original Tin Toy by Pixar. I remember watching it when it was first released on one of those VHS tapes with all the other animation shorts on it. I remember watching that wackadoo, weird-looking baby follow that little tin toy around. And I remember seeing Pixar for the first time back when I was in like 1st grade. And then when Pixar started to become bigger, I was like, I remember this company. I remember watching that tin toy. I don't think it was their first, but it was one of their earliest shorts. And that's what Pixar did at first, was shorts. Was it Toy Story that was Pixar's first ever full length? I mean, I want my Discord to stay family friendly if I can, but maybe if you do find something that you think other people will enjoy, even if it is creepy, just make sure to tag it and say, this is not for children, not suitable, this is definitely 17 plus. Because I've definitely seen a lot of those things too, but... Oh, I'm scared of you. Oh, maybe I'm not as scared of you. Wait. I may not be as scared of you. Because I feel like I thought you was Sephiroth, maybe? Oh, I didn't even... Oh, okay. Can you imagine just punching a dragon in the face? Just being like, take that! Time to get serious! No. I think this dragon can petrify?
I got it.
Oh, his life is not going down very far at all. Much. Oh! Very far. Much. Muchly. Lots. Oh, he's so mad. Okay. Hurricane. I don't like that at all.
I hate you, dragon.
Keep it
I
together.
hate you. Oh! That took a whole lot of life. Oh, somebody's dying! Cloud's dying! Somebody help him! My brother out. And of course, everybody takes 8 years to cure. Hey. Oh! Okay, I ran away from that. I left my girls to take the brunt of that. I am so sorry. My bad.
Don't overdo it.
You're in good hands
Now, if there's ever a time to overdo it, it's right now. This dragon's life is not going down very fast, so overdo it all you want.
Deal with that.
Let me handle this.
Oh, we're still curing? Oh, it's because it was hot.
Everyone!
Somebody just...
Good news,
Oh my
everyone.
gosh, Jordachi! It is so good to see you! How are you, my friend? What are we doing? I don't remember. Dive kick, that's a good one. Yeah, do that.
The pleasure's all mine.
I can straight through the fruit I am controlling. Sweet sassy Molassie. Bye, Boyaki. Feel better. Rest. You know, where everybody says drink fluids, please. Do that for all of us. Oh! Yeah, that sounds great. Let's do that.
I'm in.
Can I have it, Jordachi? Come here. That was really cool. Even Cloud was like, that was freaking awesome. Heck yes. Oh yeah, you get a song, Jordachi. Oh! Oh! Somebody cure! Oh, son of a biscuit! Take it. Oh, I just did Into the Unknown the other day. That is a good one. Let me turn on my fan. I'm sweating. We're talking about weird animations. People have found on YouTube, on the YouTubes. You know, it used to be like Newgrounds was where you found weird animations. Like, we all did it, right? We all watched weird Flash animations. Like, late at night, and our parents had no idea what we were watching. My parents didn't. Just down there watching people be, like, murdered. It was all animated, though. Oh, my gosh. Okay, I will give you your song in, uno momento, por favor. I gotta keep everybody alive. Holy moly.
Your one-stop watering shop.
Okay, who has cure? Don't both my girls have cure? They don't? Okay. Well, I'm gonna give you that, and then I will... That was helpful. I hate this dragon a lot. Omnistrike, whatever that was. No, run away! Oh! Somebody help Cloud! That was good. We weren't there. That's cool. Cure Yuffie, I guess. And then somebody has a limit. Whose limit is that? That's Yuffie's? Tifa, your life is low. I think you're the only one that... Okay. And Cloud's fine. Cloud's totally fine. 100%. If you're looking for an animation to cry instead of get creeped out, may I suggest the Little Matchstick Girl, short from Disney. Oh, I've never even heard of that one. Oh, I do know that Kit Bull makes a lot of people really sad, and I think that is I think that's Pixar. I actually haven't seen it myself. Charlotte watched it, but I have heard that it can be kind of a tearjerker. Let me close my door so I don't like weird my people out when I sing. My family out. Not that I don't sing, because I do. I actually just sang a musical number in church last week. I feel like I had terrible breath support because I don't sing that often anymore, like legitimately sing like that. So I felt like I was having a hard time like sustaining notes. Okay, let me look up the words. This is for you, Jordachi. The real VIP. MVP? VIP? And I'm gonna have to, like, mute the music in my headphones because it's gonna totally throw me off. Okay. You're not a voice. You're just a ringing in my ear, and if I heard you, which I don't, I'm spoken for, I fear. Everyone I've ever loved is here within these walls. I'm sorry, secret siren, but I'm blocking out your calls. I've had my adventure. I don't need something new. I am afraid of what I'm risking if I follow you into the unknown. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. That's for you, Jordachi. MVIP. Yes, whatever it is. What is it? The real VIP? MVP. I don't know what it is. The mysterious stranger in The Adventures of Mark Twain wins creepiest stop motion animation. I've never seen that. Angelic with a smidgen of sass. So I first started streaming on Twitch Sings years ago. I have a special place in my heart for Twitch Sings and for the community it offered because it legitimately changed my life. And I met a lot of really amazing people, some of whom are still here. And I appreciate that a lot. And
It's just his name sounds Wu-Taian.
I'm sure plenty of your people immigrated to Midgard before the war.
Then they got rid of it, and I had to kind of like scramble to figure out what I was gonna do.
I never thought about that.
But yeah, it's crazy because I think if Twitch Sings hadn't gone away, I would probably still be singing and not playing games because it was a very different crowd. It was a very different group. Those people were, oh, I remember this area. You're supposed to pick one. Oh, beans. Which one's the right one? Okay, I'm gonna save. I remember this one. Oh, there's like a correct way where you get like a prize or something. Okay, so I've never seen The Adventures of Mark Twain, and I've actually never seen Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, but wasn't there a child snatcher in that? Which gave a lot of kids nightmares. I just remember watching the Sandman short when I was a kid, which was all clay animated. There was no speaking. This little boy lived in a house like with his grandma, I think. She was too old to be his mom. And the Sandman appears in his bedroom and tries to, I don't even really remember, but at the end, he steals his eyeballs. I was in first grade. My mom was just like, here's some cartoons to watch. You guys just watch cartoons. Me and my friend, I remember, me and my first grade friend, we started screaming at the end of that short. We were absolutely terrified. And I had nightmares for weeks after I watched that short. To be totally honest, it probably affected me for years. I had my bed pushed all the way up against the wall, and then I had a big teddy bear that was like my same size, named Hobbs. Still have him to this day. He's in Charlotte's like stuffed animal hammock. And I would link my arm in his, and I would put him on the other side of the bed. And in my head, the only way I was able to fall asleep was that Hobbs was literally warding off the Sandman. That's what I watched when I was in first grade. That's kind of a taste of some of the things I saw. And the diner was so much worse than that. I won't even talk about the diner in detail because I don't know if there are children present, but you can watch it. It's called The Diner by Gahan Wilson. I think I posted it in the Discord a while back, just with a huge disclaimer. Do not watch around your small children. Or if you're sensitive like me. I think I watched it while I was cooking dinner, and I was like, ugh, I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. Nope. I never watched Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I do remember Bed Knobs and Broomsticks, though, and I remember Bed Knobs and Broomsticks freaked me out because of the weird, like... Yeah, I think we'll choose the right. Slide time! With that giant sword. I don't know if I picked the right one. Well, there are some boxes here. So what else? Oh, we're going down more? Okay. Wait. Where did we come out? Oh, we came out right there. Oh, wow. Okay. There are a lot more pipes here. Way more pipes. Yeah, I saw some weird things as a kid, but like I said, it really made me have an appreciation for animation, just kind of in general. I really love animation. Oh, I don't know where to go. Choices! I don't like being faced with choices. I need to be told exactly where to go. Instructions are unclear. None of these animations are as weird to me as the one when you successfully plucked a mushroom for a side quest in Gongaga. That one felt so awkward. I didn't do that quest. No, I'm looking forward to it. Jerry Lewis? Have I heard Jerry Lewis? I don't know if I've heard Jerry. I'm sure I have. Oh. Excuse me, sirs. I'll just scoot. Oh, but there's a chest over there. Let's do this. Wait a minute. How's everybody's life? Low. Low. Hold on. Oh, crap. Son of a biscuit. Okay. Oh, this is terrible. Everybody's life is going down. And I didn't put another healing. Okay. Yeah. You're going to use a mega potion on Tifa. And then nobody else has abilities. You're gonna use another mega potion on yourself. Because that is good. Ain't dead yet. Well, he did die earlier, so careful what you say, Bob. I think we should not attack them when they are throwing their things around like that. Or maybe use spells. I haven't assessed these guys yet. Oh, I fought these guys in that flashback. Frontal melee attacks will be ineffective while they swing their maces.
Visor laser. Yeehaw!
Okay, so it's fire. Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm talking about. That was perfect. Do you have a fire attack? Yeah. Okay, good job. Good job! I gave you a fire attack. Way to go, self. Wait. Why is your ATB taking so long? Oh, this is such a small space. I hate it. This is the worst. I hate fighting enemies that have a long reach in them. Yeah. Oh, that was so good. Fire.
Take the lead.
That's right. Oh, okay. Fire? Heck yes. Yeah. If you insist. Is that it? That was nothing. I almost died, but it's fine. It's totally fine. I need to give somebody else healed. Wolf says, my mother let me watch Howard the Duck when I was in 2nd grade. Most of it went over my head, but the monster at the end gave me nightmares for months. I still refuse to watch anything remotely scary. You and me. We are on the same page. Although, here's my problem. I am very curious. Don't like being scared, but most of the time I can handle reading scary things. I thought I didn't have a limit when it came to reading scary things. I do have a limit. I read a book called, or I listened to a book called, I think it was The Deep by Nick Cutter. And I will tell you right now, I did not finish it. It was so gross. Oh, it was so gross. And it was just gross for grossness sake. Like, it was just gross. And so I didn't feel like it was absolutely necessary. I don't know. It just, I put it down halfway through and was just like, this is not good. It really affected me. And so I thought I could listen/read anything, and I was wrong. But I can read a lot more disturbing stuff than I can watch. So I try to stay away from scary things. However, I definitely get curious, and that is my problem. I struggle with that. And then the problem is, the second I see something, that's it. I can't get it out of my head. And I replay it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again in my head, and it affects me for a long time. Even if I'm not necessarily losing sleep, but when I was a kid, I used to get in bed with my parents all the time because I always had nightmares. And looking back on it, I'm like, well, of course you did. You were watching things that were so inappropriate for you. Like, I remember watching The Witches, Roald Dahl's The Witches with Angelica Houston, which I remember like zippy zap about that now. Other than the fact that the witches were super creepy, but there's this giant, like, mutant mouse at the end. That movie is rated G. And I remember we had a babysitter that showed it to us, and I don't blame her. It was rated G. She didn't know. Like, whatever meant. Oh, Willow also gave me absolute nightmares. I was absolutely terrified of Willow. And, it wasn't even the dragon or the trolls or anything like that. I think my parents took me out of the room for the dragon. It was the witch at the end. She was so creepy, and anyway. So I get into trouble because I get curious, and then I regret it. Totally regret it. 100%. I never saw Howard the Duck, though. There's a monster at the end of Howard the Duck? That just reminds me of that there's that big mutant mouse at the end of The Witches, and I just remember I was shivering in bed. I was absolutely terrified. Oh, I have to climb the oh. I thought I had to plug something in somewhere. I thought this was... They totally did. They were like, sure, little kids can watch this. It's totally fine. It's not fine. 100% not okay. It was bad. Bad situation. Yeah, Willow. I haven't watched Willow in a really long time because I have like weird PTSD about it. Ugh. And then they did like the reboot, and I was like, I have bad memories of watching Willow when all the people turned into pigs and everything. Oh, it was just... I think Willow was rated PG. It was bad. Bad situation. I remember I was trembling in bed after that one too. And my parents were just like, what's the matter, sweetie? As if they didn't just show me a horrifying movie. Ah! Oh, okay. You are okay. I guess. Oh, our lives are not in good shape. Not in good shape. What happened to you? Like, what did it like interrupted their screech?
But not my best.
Whoa, that was really fast. I don't really know. No, I didn't. I didn't watch the Willow show on Disney Plus. I heard not great things about it. And I was never a giant Willow fan when I was younger because it absolutely terrified me. So it was kind of one of those things where I was like, I don't know if I can bring myself to watch that again. I just did not hear great things about it. We're gonna come up against something here. What's it gonna be? Oh, and it's gonna be here.
I guess it's not that weird for people
Well, maybe
to
it's
move to
not.
different
No.
countries.
No.
And it's
Oh.
not like we don't
Oh.
welcome foreigners into Wutai either. Take Colonel Lockrock. He and Viceroy
I don't care what you're
Sulu
saying,
the whole
Yuvi.
reason
I
we
don't.
have an
I'm not
interim
listening.
government in
Not
the
listening.
first place.
The rating systems in, oh, I'm missing things. When, Lindsay says, when Jurassic Park came out on video, my parents wouldn't let me watch it, but they let my 2-year younger brother watch it. Indignant, I snuck out of my room at the T-Rex car scene, and I had a reoccurring nightmare about a T-Rex chasing me down the street for weeks. You know what? Jurassic Park, the book, is one of my favorite books ever, but it is one book that that has affected my dreams. I had dreams for weeks after I read that book of being chased by packs of raptors. I'm not joking. That book is messed up. The book is R-rated, for sure. And I love Jurassic Park, the movie as well, but I watched it when I was in 1st or 2nd grade too, and it absolutely terrified me. Terrified me. My parents were like, let's watch this dinosaur movie. Are you serious? Mom, no. No! Oh, Temple of Doom? That's rated PG? Oh my gosh, that's another one I forgot. That one gave me nightmares for days as well. That one freaked me out. I remember being so petrified when I watched that scene. And to be totally honest, I think Temple of Doom is the worst Indiana Jones movie in my opinion. First one's great, second one is pretty good. Temple of Doom was dumb. I didn't like the chick he was with. I loved the little kid, but the lady he was with just bothered me, and it just felt kind of like a cash grab to me. I don't know. That's just me. I've actually never seen it from beginning to end. I've only ever seen like clips of it. But anyway, I have seen that clip. I remember watching that when I was a kid at my cousin's house, and I remember just being absolutely terrified. And like back then, you know, like my parents would just be like, "What's the matter?" And I'd be like, "I just saw something that was really scary," and they'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry," but there was never any like. There was never any like a, okay, well, you know your kid's sister's here, so you probably shouldn't be watching. But then at the same time, if it was rated PG, why wouldn't we watch it? The Witches was rated G. I think Willow was rated PG. Temple of Doom was rated PG. They totally did us dirty. Oh my gosh. Awful. Yeah, if you went back and watched them now, you'd probably be like, this is what I was afraid of. But no, it's, yeah. Those memories are really, 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 really strong. And I haven't gone back and watched Willow, but Willow is supremely creepy. And I know Willow would still be creepy to me even now because it was just a creepy movie. The vibe was spooky. I appreciated the story. I thought the story was good. But man, there it is. Wait. Those are Wutayan?
Which means we're at war?
There's a bench up there. Let's all go sit on it.
What about my mission?
I remember watching Rescue 911 from under my blanket and hiding during some of the reenactments. Oh, yeah.
Why didn't anyone tell me?
I never watched Rescue 911, but I imagine that would have been traumatizing.
Aren't we in the middle of a ceasefire, though?
Outer Limits terrified me as a kid, as did the X-Files.
That's what they say. Still, doesn't mean we are.
Oh, Outer Limits.
And it makes no difference to them either way.
This is so interesting how they're bringing Wutai into this, because Wutai is barely mentioned at all in the original. And you don't even have to go there if you don't want to. First time I played through the game, I didn't even know it was an option. I completely missed it.
There's no turning back.
Take a deep breath. It'll be okay. We can do this. There was an alligator movie when Mr. Floomp was young. It got flushed down a toilet and grew into a giant in the sewers. Yes, my brother, when he saw Jaws, he was terrified to take a bath for a week. Yeah, it messes with your head, man. Seeing those things as a kid, and I actually asked one time, I asked on Reddit or something, I asked once, like, parents that show their kids really scary movies at a young age, why? Like, I was just curious, why? And I didn't get a whole lot of responses, but people were like, well, it's important to teach our children that these things aren't real and blah, blah, blah. And I just thought, if I showed Charlotte a movie like It, because I can't tell you how many of my friends are like, Mike, I watched It when I was a kid and I've been scared of clowns ever since. If I showed Charlotte a movie like It, or like Alien, Ander watched Alien for the first time when he was 5 at his cousin's house. Charlotte would be sleeping in my bed for weeks. And I would never have the guts to be like, it's not real, honey, just go back to bed. When it was my choice to show them that in the first place. Now, if they sneak out of bed, that's one thing. That is kind of a consequence of a thing. But like, I'm not the type of parent to just be like, I'm sorry, sweetheart, you're just gonna have to deal with that. I was terrified all the time as a kid. So I refused to do that to my own children. So I am very particular about what Charlotte watches, and Charlotte is really sensitive. She's had nightmares from Scooby-Doo episodes. She's had nightmares from, and I mean, it was a more intense Scooby-Doo. It wasn't like the old Scooby-Doo. It was a newer version that was a little creepier. Okay, The Matrix is different. I feel like The Matrix is a little bit different. The freakiest part to me when I first watched The Matrix was watching that thing crawl into his belly button. That was so gross and creepy to me. I had a hard time sleeping after I watched District 9, but only because the movie was really gory and it just was kind of overwhelmingly like overstimulating to me. But I thought the story was phenomenal, and it's a great sci-fi movie, and I highly recommend you watch it. But just know, it starts out pretty benign, but it ramps up a lot in the middle. It's a great sci-fi movie, but it definitely has a lot of gore in it. But but going back to what Shane said, I've been burned for showing my son PG Westerns from back then. I'm pretty sure the F word is in Beetlejuice, which is also rated PG, which is also, I wouldn't show Charlotte Beetlejuice. Absolutely not. She won't even, I haven't even had her watch Coraline. She probably could at this point, but Coraline, that other mother, is terrifying. And like I said, who's the one who has to deal with the fallout? It's me. Because if she gets scared, she doesn't feel comfortable in her room, so she comes to get me. My sleep is disrupted, her sleep is disrupted. It's a school night, she's tired the next day. Literally, we all suffer for it. So it's just better to just keep her away from those things until she's at least old enough. We haven't watched Pirates of the Caribbean. We haven't done any of that stuff. I know she would love it, but I know it would totally freak her out. She couldn't watch Avatar, live action Avatar. That freaked her out. Very first episode, within the first 10 minutes, she was like, I don't want to watch this. And I said, okay, and we turned it off. No questions asked. Hey, Scorpio! Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you! She didn't like that scary video game with the Sesame Street stuff. You mean, My Friendly Neighborhood? Did Charlotte not like that one? I can't even remember now. Do we still have a sale? Did I not? Oh. Something's for 1,000 instead of... Oh. Oh. Okay. I don't know if I want that, actually. It's for Aerith. Yeah, that first 10 minutes, I was like, oh, dang. I thought it was relatively well done, even though I feel like the costumes looked utterly ridiculous. I was like, I can't even take this seriously because nobody would dress like that ever in a million. It just didn't feel real. But whatever, that's neither here nor there. But I was really, really surprised. But she really wants to watch Coraline because she's just like me. She's curious. She hears about something that's spooky and she wants me to tell her everything about it. I told her about The Sixth Sense. We were out on a walk one time and I told her about the story and she was riveted. And then I happened to mention that Haley Joel Osment's character gets lured into this little cupboard where there's a voice coming from the cupboard, and then those stupid boys at the birthday party lock him in and he starts screaming. She had nightmares for 3 days. She couldn't sleep with like lights off, all that stuff. She didn't even see it. I just told her about it. We were out on a walk somewhere. And I was like, that's on me. I shouldn't have told her that. Ander was like, you're right, you shouldn't have. So I have to be careful what I even say. I can't even just tell her things because then her imagination, you know, sometimes it's even worse when you hear something. But at least if I'm like, oh, that's right, Poppy Playtime, you're right. You're right. She was really into Huggy Wuggy. She thought Huggy Wuggy was really crazy and she saw a picture of him and that didn't necessarily scare her. But I remember it was Christmas time and she wanted a stuffed Huggy Wuggy for Christmas. Okay. And then some kid on the bus told her that Huggy Wuggy comes alive at night and will kill you. And she got off the bus in hysterics and was like, somebody told me on the bus that Huggy Wuggy will kill you in your sleep. And I was like, whoa. And she told me this whole thing. And then we talked about it and I calmed her down and everything. And then at the very end of the conversation, she said, I don't want a Huggy Wuggy for Christmas anymore. And I was so mad at that stupid little kid for ruining her Christmas experience. Cause like, I was ready to get her what she wanted, you know, even though I was like, I don't like this. I don't even really like the idea of Poppy Playtime. I've thought about playing it because it would probably, I don't think it's very gory. I don't know. Has anybody here played Poppy Playtime? I mean, you're basically being chased by a super creepy, I don't know, maybe it's too cartoony, you know? I don't mind scary because jump scares are great and everybody loves jump scares. But, and it just adds to my jump scare commands. But I don't want to be Okay, this is gonna be a bad situation. Too scary, didn't watch. You know what? I feel like I actually have heard of that. Shoot. I'm about to hit a boss fight, and I've got to sign off here soon. Keep her away from Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, yes, absolutely. Nope, nope, cannot do it. Cannot do it. The spin-off of Sesame Street was My Friendly Neighborhood, and that was fine because it was all puppets. But yes, you are right. She had a really hard time with Poppy Playtime. It freaked her out a lot. I never let her see any of the trailers or anything like that. I think I just told her about it. What are you? The heck? Oh! I feel like oh my goodness. No! Do I know this boss? I don't know if I do. This doesn't look familiar to me, but it kind of does. Destroying the tentacles on its right arm will pressure it. It will summon a clone once it has taken enough damage. Boo! Okay, on its right arm? Yeah. Obligatory. Whoa! No! I will not be ensnared by anybody! My body! Leave me alone! What was it called?
Deal with that.
Oh, at least I'm like dodging everything right now so far. Maybe, I don't know. Am I? I don't know! Okay, does everybody have, no. Half magic damage taken. Oh, that is helpful.
Okay, we're gonna do barrier on, which is this 11? We're gonna do barrier. Oh man, that barrier could not have come at a more perfect time. You're so scary. Gross. You're gross.
Don't overdo it.
Nope. Wrong person. Straight which direction am I? Oh. I'm just gonna keep hitting you. You know what? That uses my MP. Oh, beans.
Let's do this.
Yeah, nobody's been in here yet. Diabolic variants. It's such a horrifying move. I don't like that at all. No, I do not.
It's on you.
I'm your one-stop shop right
Stop talking to me. Who cares? Oh no! We was ready for that! What does it mean? What does it mean? Are we all poisoned? Okay, what cures poison? Is it a remedy? No. Said it? No. Antidote? We're all poisoned. Right?
All set.
Where did it go?
That's right. I knew this was gonna happen. I should have been prepared. Bingo! What did Boyaki say? She was... Oh, that doesn't work because the air around us is poisoned. Ah, biscuits. Okay. Who's the real one? I feel like we're literally fighting Genova again. I hate that you can do that. Oh, that you can just summon a extra. That's really unfair. I wish I could do that. Oh, this is better. Okay. Are we all poisoned? Yep. I have 68 antidotes. That's good. That is great. Okay, who's this? Whomst? This is Yuffie. You do that on you. And then you also do that. And we also have synergy abilities, so that's good. Oh my gosh, I have to click down so far. How's everybody's life doing, huh? You have synergy abilities. What does that mean? Increased potency to extend stagger? I don't know. sure. Oh my gosh, there's so many. I just want unlimited MP for a minute. Bye, Lindsay. Thank you so much for being here. Cusco's poison. The poison for Cusco. The poison meant for Cusco. Cusco's poison. Yes! Oh, dang it. All to heck. Oh. Who am I controlling? Whoa, that was crazy. Okay. I need to. Oh, somebody staggered. Do you not have. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. No. Cure. Cloud. All of us. Everybody. Oh my gosh. You. What? I thought I gave him cure. Did I not? Who is staggered? No, not you. You are staggered. Oh my gosh. We're all gonna die. All of us. Tifa. Did I give you cure? Yes, I did. Holy cow. I hate double bosses. A lot. So much. Tifa? Yuffie? Are you alive? Was it cold? I don't remember. What is happening? Yes. Oh my gosh, there's so much happening.
Don't overdo it.
Okay. Oh, I think we killed Yuffie. Or maybe not. Oh my gosh. Oh, did we get it? Oh, we did. Sweet. That's good. We have a summon. Who's? Alexander. Okay, we need more ATB. I cannot believe I am alive still. That's amazing. Okay. Okay, what is it? Cold? How come nobody has ATB? Okay.
Keep it up.
Oh, we just might do it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Icy impulse? Sure. Oh, this makes everybody's life go down so much. Oh, stupid. Oh, he's not even around right now. Okay, okay. Oh, what? Ugh! Beans! Somebody just cured me, and I appreciate that. I think it was myself, actually, weirdly. Okay. Oh my gosh, there are 3 of them! How do we know which one is real? Oh my gosh. Okay. Reconstitution, what does that even mean? No, that's not what I meant. Okay, that's fine. Everybody needs to cure really fast. I think Tifa and Yuffie have curing abilities. Oh, this is totally nuts. We did it! I had a feeling that synergy ability was gonna finish it off. I don't think Murasaki is alive right now. Not after those things have been around. You guys can hear the Emmy in that background clip. That first try. That was the first time I ever parried an Emmy, and it was one of the most exhilarating experiences of my life, like gaming experiences. I was so proud. Can I go back to the bench and sit down? I'm scared of what this, I'm scared of what this Murasaki person is gonna look like, but we're gonna have to leave this on a cliffhanger because I have to sign off. I've gotta go be present for my children, and it's almost 4:30. So I will save here, and I will be back tomorrow at the same time. Same time, same place. But as always, here's a question. Is it better for me to give like a 10-minute, like, okay, I'm gonna have to sign off in 10 minutes, or is it better for me to just be like, all right, you know what? It's time for me to sign off. Like, is that, I don't know. How do people do it? How do people, like, how do other streamers, like, sign off? Do they give, like, a time? Because I guess the time I sign off can kind of vary, because my limit is 4:30. I don't stream past 4:30, because that's 2.5 hours, and that's after the girls have been watching TV for, I don't know, maybe an hour and 15 minutes or something like that, and I really have to get, like, dinner started. It's Taco Tuesday. So, but I kind of feel bad when I'm just kind of like, play. All right, well, that's it for me. I'm gonna go. See you later, guys. Bye. I just sort of feel like, okay, all right. That I guess that also does make sense. But as always, I just appreciate everybody being here. I appreciate all the support, all the gift subs and everything. We had a hype train earlier, which was awesome. And I just really, really appreciate everybody coming and hanging out with me. I feel very, very lucky and very, very, yes. Okay, can this wait? I'm just signing off right now. Okay, this can wait. You can wait. Shut the door. This is not an emergency. This can wait. And that's over the course. Oh, but to your point, I've never heard anyone give any sort of advance notice / warning. Oh, okay. All right, that's fair. I feel like I was gonna add something, but now I don't remember what it was, other than the fact that I just love each and every one of you. I feel very grateful that I have the opportunity to hang out with a bunch of really cool people and enjoy gaming experiences together and talk about wackadoo animations. I'm happy to post some of those animations, but I just want to make it clear that a lot of those animations are inappropriate and like super creepy and weird. So I don't know. Maybe I will post them and maybe I'll post them and put them as spoilers. I don't know. I don't advocate for that kind of feeling on my Discord, but I also understand that not everybody feels that same way about animated or about stuff like that. That's me being a weenie, so people can choose to watch them or they can't. Some of them I've already posted, I know, but if you have like a positive thing, I don't know if I can bring myself to watch the Matchstick Girl if it's that big of a tearjerker. I already have a hard time with like Bluey. Oh my gosh, it makes me cry all the time. But I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll continue on from here. So I'm leaving it a little bit on a cliffhanger for you guys, also for myself. I don't know. I highly doubt this Murasaki person is still alive, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Do you think I'm cool? I have some devastating news. I think you're cool. Yeah, the way that they've put the robed men in this makes so much more sense than in the original. The original, they almost felt like an afterthought. It never connected for me, and this one makes a whole lot more sense. So with that, remember how much you matter and how important you are, and that you are unique, and that if things are hard and if you're struggling with anything, chances are we have people in this community. We have enough people now that just statistically speaking, we've got people that are struggling with something really intense in their lives. And I hope you can find the support and the help you need for that, whether it's family or friends or whatever. And if it needs to be professional help, I also hope you can find that, because there's no shame in finding professional help to help you through whatever it is you're going through. But just remember, you matter to all of us, and you matter to me. And just choose kindness, because you just never know what people are going through. To kind of segue off of that, all people are struggling with something. And it's not up to us to judge. It's up to us to be kind and extend kindness and courtesy and compassion. But everybody enjoy the rest of your day or your time zone or whatever. And I'll be back tomorrow, but I just appreciate everybody being here. Yeah, the fact that we're seeing more as we're going through, but I just remember kind of coming across them like just randomly in the original, just be like, okay. I don't know, but the way that they've strung it together in this is a whole lot better. But thank you so much, Landrider, for posting that link. And if you can tune into Land Riders concert tonight, do that. It may be right in the middle of my dinner cooking, or my dinner, but I don't know. I'm all about supporting if I can. Hi! Are your panties around your ankles? Come here. Doop. Oh, I think she... Okay. Anyway. Oh, yeah, and that's like... I don't know. I don't know. Bedtimes are kind of crazy for me. But good luck. I wish you the best of luck. And be sure to put that link in the Discord. And I'm subliminal messaging. Buy more Dr. Pepper! That's what I'm doing. Yes. Okay, I'll come fix it. Anyway, I love all of you, each and every one of you, and I hope you have a good rest of your day and your night, and I will see all of you guys next time. Adios.